Direct Yellow Pages. It's got an index in the back to find the right headings. And when I need something right away, like an ear doctor, it's got these specialty guides. I use my Yellow Pages all the time now. It's quick, it's easy,
Daddy's home!
and it's there when you need it.
It's the one that gets used. U.S. West Direct.
I dreamed all the sign painters spelled my name with a K.
Here is today's Powerball jackpot. Adjust your dreams accordingly.
Humans are trying to save Florida's dying manatees at 11.
Tonight,
I believe O.J. is guilty.
Kato comes clean. He's changing his tune about O.J., and some say it's to save his show business career.
Give me a chance.
Plus, friends to foes. Find out what has Courtney Cox screaming in terror. Then, Hollywood's top brass.
I love it. I love me, actually.
It's Steve Martin's new movie and a 5-star army of fun.
Yeah, that's a foregone conclusion. But go anyway.
Crazy, classy lingerie. E.T. goes on stage and backstage to bear all about the undies of the rich and famous.
It's not like Victoria's Secret show.
Plus, do angels exist?
Wow, that's pretty bizarre.
A new special that claims miraculous visions and miracles can happen.
We are actually seeing a tremendous increase in these sorts of things.
Hey, E.T., how's it going? Shauna shows off. The hot new Playboy pictorial Lorenzo just loves.
Your issue, darling. Look.
Oh, that's great.
Hollywood's tempting twosome is raising temperatures all over town.
I'm getting hot in here.
This is Entertainment Tonight for Thursday, March 28, 1996. Hi, everybody. I'm Mary Hart.
And I'm Bob Goen in for John Tesh. Well, during O.J. Simpson's murder trial, his friends and the Dream Team presented a united front to the world, solidly in support of O.J. But now, Kato Kaelin has changed his tune. Robert Shapiro is revealing the legal team's secrets. E.T.'s Mark Steinitz has a story that'll put the trial of the century in a new light.
He was O.J.'s charming, bleach blonde house guest, but after Kato Kaelin took the stand, critics like talk show host Geraldo Rivera said Kato's rambling and evasive testimony helped O.J. get away with murder. Now, though, Kato appears to be coming clean about what he knew, and on Geraldo's CNBC show last night, he told Rivera that Nicole lived in fear of her ex-husband.
She would tell me that one day she thought he would kill her with scissors. She had said in conversation that she thought one day O.J. would kill her. And I couldn't believe what she was saying. And she said it would probably be with scissors.
Although Kato never said those words in Simpson's criminal trial, Geraldo said Kato could become a key witness in the wrongful death suit against O.J.
If he testifies as he talked on my show, then I believe there will be a judgment of liability against O.J. Simpson. There will be at least some court making the verdict that, yes, indeed, O.J. Simpson got away with double murder.
But despite criticism from O.J., Kato says he's now convinced Simpson killed his ex-wife and Ronald Goldman.
My opinion was that I believe O.J. is guilty.
Even so, Kato says he's being blacklisted by Hollywood because of his association with the case.
Give me a chance. And it's kind of a tough thing that the doors can't shut, pretty fast on some of the things.
Meanwhile, former Simpson attorney Robert Shapiro slams his colleagues in his new book, The Search for Justice. Despite what attorney Johnny Cochran argued in court, Shapiro says he never believed Simpson was victimized by racist police. However, Shapiro writes that he agrees with Simpson's acquittal, saying, quote, "This was a case of solid, reasonable doubt. Not guilty was the only verdict that could have been returned." Meanwhile, O.J.'s back on the golf course, this time in San Diego, with more criticism of prosecutors.
They're going to have to deal with a higher power than me for what they tried to do to me and what they've done and said.
I think
they all will.
I think that's the same thing Chris Darden said, too. He said that O.J.'s ultimate court will be a higher court.
All of our ultimate court is going to be a higher court, and I'm comfortable with where I am with my Lord, Jesus Christ. I hope he is as close and as comfortable with his life and what he's done in his life as I am with mine.
Now, Robert Shapiro's book hit stores on Tuesday right into the teeth of lots of competition. Books by prosecutor Christopher Darden and defense lawyer Alan Dershowitz are already on sale, and Marcia Clark's book is in the works. Now, tomorrow on ET, we will talk with Barbara Walters about her interview with Robert Shapiro, and Bob and Mary, that is tomorrow night on 2020.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Overtones of the O.J. trial figure in Richard Gere's new movie, Primal Fear. He plays a flashy defense lawyer playing to the cameras in a big case. Now, who does that remind you of?
This is a cover story, right?
Yeah.
In Primal Fear, Richard Gere is the high-powered defense attorney with a client accused of murder going up against the aggressive lady DA. Had you watched the Simpson trial last year?
Yeah, I found it really boring. It was all about song and dance of the drama of who's defending who and who's sleeping with who.
Saw the book rights yet? You're going to wait a while.
Now, tell me, Counselor, which one of us is the true headline chaser here?
Of course, Gere has garnered a few headlines of his own over the years, but he takes the fame part in stride.
It's never meant that much to me, to tell you the truth. You know, I came from a very, very simple background. And money wasn't a factor one way or the other. You know, we had food and shelter, and we had a very loving family. That's the issue here.
Now, there is one thing that always bothered me personally about Richard. It's that gray hair of his. He looks so darn good. Now, it's not fair that you can get by with that and, you know, age and just look probably better than you've ever looked on film.
The only time I'm aware of it is when I can't play the 21-year-old characters anymore. I mean, what do you mean I can't play that?
Richard also said he has no fears about aging on camera. In fact, he said, you know, in a few years I'll be doing something entirely different and not acting. Primal Fear opens next Wednesday.
Steve Martin is in charge as another classic TV sitcom moves to the big screen. Sergeant Bilko commands your attention now.
I'm just going to check my tie. Oh, my God, I forgot my tie. Sorry.
Tie or not, Steve Martin was out for last night's premiere of Sergeant Bilko at Universal Studios. Also marching in were Steve's co-stars, Dan Aykroyd and Phil Hartman.
Has Phil been through yet? Phil been through? Yeah, great. This movie was like a Saturday Night Live alumni film.
Bilko is inspired by the famous Phil Silvers TV show of the 50s. It's Hollywood's latest attempt to mine old sitcom success.
Bilko! I love it. I love me, actually. We think we got a nice comedy here for the family. Selling like crazy here. I don't think I have to sell too much, so it's really a good one.
But will it be a hit?
Yeah, that's a foregone conclusion. But go anyway.
Sergeant Bilko marches into theaters tomorrow, but Scary Movie, a new film starring Courtney Cox and Drew Barrymore, may not be marching anywhere. The horror movie Spook features a foul-mouthed school principal, which has led the school that was picked as the film's location to say that it doesn't want anything to do with the movie. Well, that film is supposed to be just for laughs, but the school board in the San Francisco Bay Area town of Santa Rosa just does not see the humor. Scary Movie is going to be on the board's agenda in 2 weeks, and they could pull the plug.
We're approaching the first anniversary of the shocking murder of the Tejano music superstar Selena. There are books, there are movies, and Selena's family feels like the nightmare will not end. ET's Julie Moran looks back at what happened and ahead at what's next. Soon after the tears for slain Tejano singer Selena, the world was awakened to her music and her real success began. But that has brought no peace to her family.
It has been really a nightmare for me and my family. We haven't had time to mourn our daughter's death.
In the past year, Selena has won countless awards, and a new album of her music has been on the charts for months. But many have tried to capitalize on that by selling Selena merchandise. Quintanilla believes this latest unauthorized biography, Selena Como la Flor, is a prime example.
I haven't read it. I'm about to. I know where Mr. Petoskey is coming from. I consider him another vulture that has descended upon our family to try to capitalize on our tragedy.
The book is written by journalist Joe Nick Petoskey, who interviewed Selena once briefly and has been virtually blacklisted by the family. But he's covered the Tejano music scene for 25 years.
I feel like I did a pretty serious, well-balanced book on Selena. And whether it was with his blessings or without his blessings is beside the point as far as I'm concerned.
The Quintanilla family is behind a movie on Selena's life that brought out thousands for a casting call across the country. Meanwhile, a year after Selena's death, fans still come to pay respects to their fallen star. To say the least, Selena's music still touches people even after her murder. A new version of one of her hits will be included on an all-star Latino album that'll raise money for the Special Olympics, Mary and Bob.
Okay, Julie.
Good cause. Thank you,
Thanks a
Julia.
lot. Well, Shauna is the bride, but it's Lorenzo who's blushing. Coming up, Lorenzo and Shauna in love.
I'm getting hot in here. Somebody open the window.
The Playboy pictorial. His bride's wearing white, but we haven't even seen her dress.
Then,
I saw this sphere of light through my tears, and in this light, this beautiful lady.
miracles and mysteries, tales of real-life angels that are out of this world. And she's seen the other side on the X-Files.
We've been trying to show another side of me.
How Gillian Anderson has brought an image of beauty to Earth.
Plus, Christine Lottie's lifelong dream came true.
The Oscar is the big one, yeah.
But now that she's taken hold of Oscar Gold,
Watch out, Chicago Hope. I'm going to be a real pain in the butt to work with now.
she's coming back to Chicago Hope and bringing that cocky dude with her.
Then,
I'd love to see any woman wear this around the house.
it's the lingerie you've been looking for. We'll take you to the runway of negligee. That's next. There are all kinds of reasons we designed Ford Windstar to be so safe, with over 40 standard safety features, including dual airbags and anti-lock brakes. Reasons it received 5 stars, the highest possible rating in government crash tests, higher than any other minivan. In fact, there are so many reasons we designed Ford Windstar as safe as we did, it's impossible to pick our favorite one. Ford Windstar, now available with $1,000 cash back. Angels and miracles and visions of beauty. A new look at otherworldly phenomena, and right here on Earth, Gillian Anderson from the X-Files, next on Entertainment Tonight.
How can I be a worthy mother when all I want is my children's cereal?
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes just for kids? Brave adults say no.
My wife said she'd do anything to help. I told her to get me a spoon.
Now more than ever, these adults are stepping forward to admit they love that sweet, delicious crunch.
My passion finally led to a marriage of convenience. He's a milkman.
Come on, give in. Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
Florida's manatees struggle to survive as humans try to solve the mystery of what's killing them. Tonight at 11, why the gentle giants face extinction. Some computer operators are using cyberspace to make long-distance calls at local rates. Will Uncle Sam pull the cord on this high-tech way of beating the phone companies? We'll see what they found when they drained Lake Oswego. And a 3-minute test could save you from a killer cancer. Watch the news at 11 tonight from News Center 6.
Bill, first the roses, then the earrings, and now my favorite, pizza. How am I ever going to thank you?
Well, actually, it's Salute Pizza from Round Table. Yeah, it has 25% less fat.
So you think I'm fat?
Presenting our healthier Salute pizzas with 25% less fat. Now only $12.99, including the new Salute chicken and garlic.
So, call me, okay?
Round Table, the last honest pizza.
I never was one for sleeping in. Every morning, Bert Morrow does what he's been doing for years. It makes him feel better.
It's not in my nature to sit around on my duff.
Eating a Chiquita banana every morning also makes him feel better. Its magnesium and valuable potassium help give him what he needs to enjoy the slow-paced life of a retiree.
Maybe when I'm 100, I'll take up shuffleboard.
Chiquita bananas, quite possibly the world's perfect food.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, Viva Las Moscow.
The casino business in Moscow is doing very well.
Look out, Boris. Here comes Chuck Norris. He's bringing Sin City to the Soviets. It's his Russian casino. You better play by the rules.
You go to a casino in Las Vegas, that's what you're going to see in Moscow.
Then, did the stars dress to impress?
Somewhere in Tijuana, there's a naked guy with $10 in his hand now.
The rivers are flowing, and they're bashing Oscar fashion.
They were all just cookie cutters this year.
That's tomorrow. You know, sometimes it does not matter what you look like, it's what's underneath that counts. Well, that is especially true for the lingerie of the famous. E.T. has your access to the future of the frilly stuff.
Hey, E.T., I hope you're prepared to see the sexiest things he'll be wearing in the bedroom.
These sexy lacy and frothy creations are too chic to be called underwear. During New York Fashion Week, the Notori lingerie show showed that you can wear these sweet little nothings anywhere, if you dare.
If you have your anniversary or something, and you know, have like preparing like a little dinner in the kitchen with a bottle of wine, I can imagine that pretty well.
What I could do with that outfit is actually stay at home, be pretty comfortable, and also I can go out and party in it.
Some of these outfits can set you back a couple $1,000s. A lot for so little.
Thank you.
This is Janet Howard's China Girl dress. It has a little secret, a little cleavage zipper.
Also making her New York runway debut in designer Janet Howard's show was ex-porn star turned actress Tracy Lord. That wonderful lingerie is worn by such stars as Madonna, Melanie Griffith, Nicole Kidman. You know, Tom Cruise, gotta love that. And for your viewing pleasure, we'll have more from New York's Fashion Week later on ET.
So you've seen the underwear, but have you seen a UFO? Gillian Anderson has just about every week on The X-Files. But now you're going to get a far-out glimpse of Gillian and her fabulous new image. The X-Files relationship between Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny has always been purely professional. This new TV Guide photo spread showing the two a little more intimate is for a reason, says the magazine's Amy Paulson.
As a fan, you always want to see the two of them together. That's kind of your secret wish.
Only E.T. has the shoot's outtakes, at one point showing a spontaneous moment when David scooped Gillian into his arms. Gillian told us these photos are a far cry from her straight-laced X-Files character.
We've been trying to show another side of me, a sexier side, you know, to indicate that I can be appealing in another way.
In that same issue, Roseanne tells TV Guide her show is also changing its image. Something major will happen to every character. And John Goodman, who's made a point of publicly saying that he's leaving the show, will return, but on a limited basis. That issue of TV Guide hits newsstands next week. For Oscar winners, the glow of that magical evening lingers on long after the limos disappear into the night. Christine Lottie is no exception. She's returned to the set of Chicago Hope with an Academy Award in one hand and a whip in the other.
The Oscar is the big one. Yeah, that's the one that you kind of dream about as a kid growing up, you know, either that or becoming Miss America.
Christine Lottie is riding a high. Not only does she have an Oscar for directing a live-action short, she's just what the doctor ordered for the hit TV series Chicago Hope.
How's that?
Perfect.
She admits her first love was the movies, but Christine is feeling right at home since she moved into the doctor drama in its second season.
Kate, he has rights. Yeah, and I respect those rights if he was competent to make the decision, but he's not.
When I was first starting out, I was kind of snobby about, well, I would never do a series. And then when I saw that the writing was so much better in general, it just made sense.
She's joked about becoming a prima donna on the set now that she's won an Oscar, but in reality, she is adding a golden touch.
I am not going to let him die.
I think about how to save time, you know, I think about ways of maybe helping the director consolidate so that we can do it in one shot or, you know, things like that. I am thinking more directorially.
But she's not ready to move into directing full-time.
I would like to always act. That's too much in my blood.
With Chicago Hope about to give the hospital staff its summer break, Christine is contemplating either directing another movie or maybe just staying home with her kids. Chicago Hope airs Mondays on CBS.
Jolie Fisher has found her comedic place in primetime TV, co-starring with Ellen DeGeneres. But Ellen had better beware. Jolie has found a new TV friend, and the city may never be the same.
I'm Caroline.
My fiancé.
Fiancé. I see you're just going to keep on doing this till you do it right, huh?
Jolie Fisher is the latest TV star to cross over to another sitcom. She's Paige on Ellen on ABC, but when she guest stars on Caroline in the City on NBC, she's Eric Lute's ex-wife.
You know what? I get to be a little bit more of a bitch.
Maybe we'll run into your first ex-wife. Maggie, that bloodsucker.
Jolie actually had one day where she worked on both shows.
It's weird, but it's also sort of wonderful because I'm Paige all the time, and I just come in here and sort of get to hit this character once and hard and sort of get in and get out.
Leah Thompson says she has wanted Jolie to guest star for some time.
She's great. She's really funny and wonderful.
She's a real prize. You met her yet?
No, but you know, I think she calls my house and hangs up.
Actually, that's me.
By the way, Leah recruited Jolie on the red carpet at this year's Golden Globe. Caroline in the City airs tonight on NBC.
Speaking of globes, have you noticed a lot of weirdness in the world lately?
Here in particular, yes.
Oh, well.
It's always a little odd here, don't you think?
It is, well, especially when you're levitating all the time. Anyway, so it's a little strange here in the studio at times. But there's a new TV special that examines some recent psychic phenomena. Statues seem to bleed, religious icons weep, and adoring crowds see figures of angels and Jesus Christ in the sky.
I looked up and my heart started racing and I just said, wow, that's pretty bizarre. Seeing an image of my first thought. It looks like Jesus.
Singer Lola Falana says she visited a shrine and her rosary beads turned into gold.
I saw this sphere of light through my tears, and in this light, this beautiful lady, Blessed Virgin Mary.
From statues which seemingly drink milk to people with wounds resembling crucifixion scars, from Latin America to the Balkans, this special catalogs dozens of modern-day miracles.
We are actually seeing a tremendous increase in these sorts of things. And it's unlike any other time in at least recent history.
Biblical scholar Hal Lindsey thinks that virtually all the events shown in Miracles and Visions, fact or fiction, are real experiences of true believers.
And I don't think they would lie about something. I think that the fact there's so many that have seen them shows they couldn't have all been hallucinating at the same time. So I think they're genuine.
So what do you think? Are they all genuine? Find out for yourself. Miracles and Visions, fact or fiction, airs Sunday on Fox.
Well, like a vision from above, Shauna Sand appeared before Lorenzo Lamas and changed his life. Now that the two are about to tie the knot, you can see another vision of Shauna, this one in Playboy.
Hey, E.T., how's it going?
Yes.
Entertainment tonight.
I know, so second home.
From the ritzy streets of Monte Carlo to the quiet of their backyard jacuzzi, E.T. has followed Lorenzo and Shauna's whirlwind courtship every step of the way.
Climb in, darling.
Enjoy yourself.
On April 27th, Hollywood's most famous former extra becomes Mrs. Lamas. But first, she becomes Playboy's Miss May.
I found
What's that?
the May issue. Your issue, darling. Look.
Oh, that's great.
I can't show you because it's not May yet. But look.
And the
Everything
naked.
turned out so perfectly.
Oh, this is really nice.
Aren't they nice?
It says my first modeling job. This is when I was 15, my first magazine cover, and my first love.
On the bio page, we also learn how Lorenzo figures into her favorite dessert.
Spreading Haagen-Dazs Prunes cream all over my Renegade Man and ... And Lorenzo knows the rest.
Yeah, I'm getting hot in here.
Dinner is served. Lorenzo and Shauna cement their love when they marry on April 27th. But if you'd like a sneak peek at how their honeymoon will look, Shauna's issue of Playboy comes out April 2nd.
There's enough silk to stretch from here to Hong Kong. We're bringing you more negligees from New York. It's high fashion with a flair for bedroom passion later on E.T.
What actress has won 2 Oscars for 2 different Woody Allen films? The answer is next in today's E.T. Birthday.
It's been a long time since we made a sale. Extra long. You guys open? Bye-bye, fellas. Thanks a lot. You had a big day. Extra big.
I finally got relaxing down to a science with a good friend, a good book, and a hot cup of Celestial Seasonings Sleepy Time tea. The little bear in the box will tell you what Sleepy Time's all about. It's a soothing tea with lots of herbs and spices and berries. You like berries, don't you, Max? There's nothing like it to unfrazzle your nerves. Sleepy Time. It's a nice way to end the day. Say good night, Max.
Good night, Max.
Celestial Seasonings. Teas more tastefully done.
Hi, I'm Lloyd, and this is my mall. And this is former Blazer Michael Harper, who at 7'3" is one of Oregon's biggest people. How's it going, Mike? Fine. Mike, have you ever seen a mall this big? No. You know, it's springtime, and springtime means fashion. And Mike, if I could say so, is looking stylish, because he just got himself some new springtime shoes. How big are those, Mike? 16. 16. And you got it right here at Lloyd Center.
Yeah, the Foot Locker.
There you have it, folks. Some of the biggest people in Oregon shop right here at Lloyd Center, the biggest mall in Oregon.
New toys, new boys, Malibu. Top down, new in town, love you too. Fancy cars, movie stars, film sets, have we met? Life's as good as Hollywood. There's no place like Giorgio Beverly Hills.
Your gift with any Giorgio purchase of $35 or more. Available at Meyer and Frank.
Tonight, a rainy day hike turns to disaster when a young girl plunges down a sheer cliff. Can rescuers find her in time? Rescue 911. Then, there's a new plan to get prostitutes off the street. The district attorney likes it, and the hookers love it.
He's pro-prostitution? I believe.
But will you? Plus, get caught with a prostitute, get sent to school. Make sense? It will. On 48 hours after Rescue 911.
Celebrating a birthday in E.T. style today, Olympic gymnast Bart Connor turns 38. Country music's Reba McEntire is 41.
What actress has won 2 Oscars for 2 different Woody Allen films? It's Diane Weiss for Hannah and Her Sisters and Bullets Over Broadway. Diane is 48 today.
News Center 6 cares about the Northwest. We were the first station to examine the Salmonberry River project in efforts to save both a vital steelhead run and an important railroad. News Center 6 is reassuring. We were quick to tell you what shook the beach was a sonic boom and not an earthquake. And News Center 6 keeps you on top of trends, like the rising popularity of Christian bands who sent a positive message with a rock and roll beat. You saw it only on News Center 6.
The beginner's version. The advanced version. The beginner's version. The advanced version. Why wouldn't you choose Arby's Chicken Cordon Bleu? It's a major advance in taste. It starts with Arby's famous seasoned and marinated chicken filet, our own special recipe. Then it's topped with slow-roasted ham and twist. Choose a higher level of taste. Try Arby's Chicken Cordon Bleu. You'll taste why it's better out here. And try Arby's new home-style fries. So good, they even beat McDonald's in the National Taste Test.
Hats are very beautiful creations, especially when they are made by someone who loves them as much as I do. My creations are like my children. This is a hat. This is a hat.
At Washington Mutual, we think people are pretty darn interesting, so we built a bank just for them. A bank that even offers free checking.
I guess you might say I'm a hat fanatic myself, because hats are my life, you know? Hats are where it's at.
That's different. That's Washington Mutual.
Production assistance furnished by the GM MasterCard. If you want to save money for the new GM car or truck of your dreams, don't forget your GM card, today's financial vehicle. Of course, you can check the fashion magazines to find out what women will be wearing on the outside this fall.
But how about underneath? Here's more from New York's Fashion Week Lingerie Show.
See you tomorrow.
I'd love to see any woman wear this around the house. Very transparent. I can't wait to get under the lights of the runway and see what happens to it. It's going to transform itself.
Getting a little dressed up for the evening.
Florida's manatees struggle to survive as humans try to solve the mystery of what's killing them. Tonight at 11, why the gentle giants face extinction. Some computer operators are using cyberspace to make long-distance calls at local rates. Will Uncle Sam pull the cord on this high-tech way of beating the phone company? We'll see what they found when they drained Lake.
Employers will keep on creating jobs so our children's dreams can come true. Right here at home.
Karate teacher.
The Oregon Lottery. It does good things.
Ice cream man.
Get ready, baby. Here at Dick's Picks to win it all during Mercury Madness. The all-new, all-star, all-world Mercury Stable. Now with awesome financing or big cash back. Mercury's Villager. This team busts a lot with this mega bonus. 1,000 cash back. Mercury Mystique, a primetime player with big league savings. Follow Dick's Picks during Mercury Madness. And you can't miss.
Imagine yourself in a
businesses like to see their names in public places. Radio stations, too, thrive on such publicity, which led to an unveiling in downtown Portland today. Ray Summers and photographer Jim Larson were there.
Along Southwest 5th, a gathering this morning for an idea which grew. Radio folk, one of whom I am certain said, "By golly, people must know we are here." That is why a big bus was covered with a blue cloth. Why everyone acted excited. If your boss has an idea, makes a decision, it is wise in this business climate to be excited too. Some passers-by were. Some were not. The world keeps turning either way. Came time for the unveiling. You recognize the sound of employees cheering, I presume? A moment now for you to look. A fellow we met named Eric objectively offered a thought.
It's different anyway.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Yeah. Messages come in different forms, carefully researched by consultants. Some speak softly, some do not. We are used to seeing radio station advertising on the side of buses. We are used to seeing lots of those types of things. But this bus tells its story from the roof, too. The first such on the West Coast, we are told. Perhaps research determined office workers in this city spend more time looking out windows than sitting at desks. Those connected with the project climbed aboard to see how it looked from the inside. Once inside, some wanted to see it from the outside. The radio business is that way. A number and a slogan, but no station call letters to be found. No indication of TriNet either. Our friend Eric once again.
Let's just say it's noticeable. I mean, when you look at the color of the regular buses now.
Ray Summers at large with photographer Jim Larson.
I think that's the idea. It's noticeable. You'll see this bus at the area events, but you'll also see it on regular TriNet routes.
That's what we need, guys. We need our own bus. We could have Ed Whalen's face up there, and everybody would want to ride.
Pick him up every day.
We got an AWAC.
Oh, that's right.
We got an AWAC. We don't need a bus.
That's right. I keep forgetting about that.
Well, that's all we've got for now. We'll be back at 6 o'clock. We hope you join us then.
Good evening.